big game. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Denver Nuggets. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Nuggets. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holmes in at the power forward position. And for Charlotte, they've got MP. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Miller is out there with Jarrett Allen. And it's Zawan in at the four-man position. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Ball against Murray. Lets it fly. Ball with the bucket.
One of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
Pass to Springer. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Now, here's Holmes. Jokic high post. Working on Allen. And it's Jokic missing. Here's Salon. Guarded by Holmes. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Miller, right side. Pass to Salon. Just 5 on the clock. And here's MP for 3. That's all in by the Nuggets. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive. And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. Getting the ball inside early.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
They grab their own miss. Allen finds MP. He cleans that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
How about MP using the mid-range, taking what the defense gives him?
Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Charles Lee.
I asked him, what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic? He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. Tall order, all of it. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Miller. Denver able to drain the three. Allen with the screen for Ball. And Jokic with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the knee.
Pass to Holmes. And here's Jokic, defended by Allen. Jokic kicks to Holmes. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen. Steps back to the inside. Back to MP. Miller outside. Allen, a screen on DiVincenzo. Shots good by Miller.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. to see how some of these teams compare. Look at the Trailblazers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Check it out, Charlotte, man. They believed that they were the best team entering the year. Others believed it too, and we've seen nothing to dissuade that assumption.
Now, ball. Following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. The shot's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Springer. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. MP outside. The basket good off the assist from Allen. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the aggressiveness of MP on display. I love to see him attack like this.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Aston Miller shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Miller's got 5 points so far.
Well, we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Jokic, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue this.
Here's MP, leading by 5. Pass the ball. Takes the 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they shot the basketball.
Here's Springer. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Holmes, wide open. He fired. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Outside, ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. 8-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Murray against Ball. Holmes good.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Hornets leading by 7. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this score.
Here's Murray, moving the basket by LaMelo Ball. Murray sets a screen for Holmes. No good on the triple.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
And there's the bucket from Embiid.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Murray the pass to Holmes. Jokic a screen. Lets it go with a 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Salon. That's good. It's Miller with the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray kicks to Holmes. Back to Murray. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. Launches a 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets leading by 13. Here's Salon. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Holmes. Here's Springer, covered by MP. And out of bounds as the Hornets gains possession. Mason Daniels checked in for the Hornets. And Denver also making a switch. Gordon's checked in. Pass to Salon. MP outside. And here's Daniels. Nice pass in by Charlotte. There's Miller with the three. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Charlotte making a switch. Porter's checked in. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Charlotte. They continue to play strong basketball, not utterly dominant as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
Check it out, Charlotte. They've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Brooklyn put on the show. He scored 25 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. Really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Ian was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that, man, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And so it Charlotte with it. Denver able to drain the three. There's Porter with the three. And another three for Charlotte.
3-point shooting here out of the game. That makes 4 mates already from long distance.
Murray the pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Gordon. Back to DiVincenzo. Home for the screen on Miller. A three-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got 12 points in the game.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Miller. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Holmes. Outside Gordon. Over Porter. And it's Gordon missing.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Back to MP. Misses the three. The Nuggets trail by 17. DiVincenzo passes to Holmes. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiency
Dishes to Gordon. Back to Murray. This one for three. Hornets for the rebound.
And he's been way to mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
MP outside. Nice pass in by Charlotte. Porter finds Allen. Here is Miller. Jacks up a three. The basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Springer. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside Gordon. Off the run. Hornets for the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Miller, the basket. And slammed up by Allen.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by Charlotte. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. DiVincenzo kicks to Gordon. For three, Murray. He can't hit that time.
Pressure that shot by but just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
MP out there with ball. Then there's Allen. And it's Sawan in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Pass to MP. Outside ball. Allen at the screen for ball. It's a very good look and converts. Ball's got 11 points.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
From 17 feet out, Island misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Tyson. MP deciding where to go with it. Launches it. And Jokic with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Highland. And here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Over Allen. And count it from 19 feet away.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
But he does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Highland. 9 points last game out. There's a screen by Murray. Teardrop shot. Highland misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Sawan. It's 3 quarters off the mark. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Horton Tucker. It's rebounded by Charlotte. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. The Nuggets shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough act for them all around in the offensive end. Pass to Jokic. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And here's MP for three. Rebounded by Holmes. Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Looking to get back on track here. And MP with the layup. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, high percentage shot, so valuable. MP making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
Down low, here's Horton Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Hey guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Wilkins is checked in for Allen. Now Ball. He's got 11. And a miss there on the triple. MP against Highland. Holmes can't get it to go in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted. There's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Charlotte's gone 6 of 14 with the through ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Eisen with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And it's good, 2 points. Horton Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
The ball does hitting with his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Denver. Pass to Springer. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for Denver, Jaden Springer.
The first one falls.
They're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Bones Highland. Both shots good from the strike. Charlotte's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. For 3, Wilkins. Good. And it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Springer. Jokic high post. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Ball, the pass to MP. Wilkins kicks the ball. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
Pass to Springer. with it. He's got 12. Holmes, good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
There's Ball with the three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Holmes with a screen on Wilkins. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And even without that three ball dropping to him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And pushing it up, here's Denver, and the ball goes out of bounds. That's by MP. The quarter is checked in for Charlotte, and a switcher also for Denver. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Nikola Jokic. They get a hand on it. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Springer. Murray with it. 5 on the clock. A three ball. Holmes, good. Holmes got 6 points in the quarter.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
MV passes the ball. MV outside. From the arc. And that one is off.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Murray kicks to Holmes. Holmes with a screen on MP. Springer the pass to Gordon. Murray for 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
MV up top. Pass the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Denver grabs the miss. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And here is Holmes. He's got 9. The 3 for DiVincenzo. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Eisen with the bucket.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you, he will find him.
Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Murray.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it nice.
Ball, the pass to Porter. Now Wilkins. MP outside. Here's Ball. And good, and it takes the steps up the right iron and down. Ball's got 12 points now in the quarter. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On the way, Gordon. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Ball surveying the defense. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Brooklyn. Outside Gordon. Pass to DiVincenzo. A 3-pointer, no good.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
DiVincenzo against MP. 6 at 3-pointer. MP's got 15 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Ball. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Ball, the pass to MP. Wilkins kicks the ball. Pass to MP. They set the screen. And another 3 for Charlotte.
The
for Denver. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That's a 2 from Gordon. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray down low. He's covered by Ball. Springer can't get it to go. And a deep three from MP. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Charlotte Hornets.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. In the Western Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy. Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Murray out there with Jokic. And it's Springer at the 2-guard spot. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Pass to Springer. It's DiVincenzo, top of the key. The Hornets pull it in. Ball's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Tries from 16, and he wheels that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
The 3 for DiVincenzo. Drains it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 15.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
MP kicks to Miller. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And here's Jokic outside. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 9. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Ball. He's got 26. There's Miller with the 3. Springer pulls it in. Springer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jokic on top. That shot off. Excellent D there from Allen. Hornets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for 2 shots. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Murray, still without a basket. to Jokic.
Not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw, no good. Daniels is checked in for ball. And he's good on the second. Here's MP. He's got 15. Pass to Daniel. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field here in the third. DiVincenzo passes to Springer.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Bottom line, more teams, more possession. That's how you build the lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Swan. Swan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to MP. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 18 points.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Holmes setting the big for DiVincenzo. Outside for Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And operating off the ball. Credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Here's Miller.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is studied. Dug deep grade into his bag of tricks there. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. From 17 feet out, and it's Jokic missing. And so, MP will bring it up for the Hornets. Daniels dishes to MP. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Allen. Inside. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Holmes can't get it to go in. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Swan, guarded by Holmes. Here's Swan. From outside, off the mark. Here's Springer. Murray the pass to DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Jokic. No good with the layup. Hornets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Swan. On the wing, MV. 18 points for him. Bangs on the trifecta.
MP, a great feel for the game, and also unselfish.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Murray. Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good. DiVincenzo's got 18 points.
Yeah, the first half he was unstoppable from deep. Now 2 more since the break.
Miller against DiVincenzo.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Highland's checked in.
Number 5.
On defense, the Hornets. The drive by Jokic. Foul in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This is what size and skill will do for you. Jokic refused to let the contact stop him.
And the Hornets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Murray, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Now, Highland. He has yet to score. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's MP. And that one is hammered home.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Rick, he loves that part of the game. And it showed.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot at Remarkable. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you.
And he's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
And here's MP for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 6 assists in the game.
And that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Up top, Highland. He's covered by Daniels. From downtown, Highland's shot is good. Highland's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride in making plays.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Holmes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And such a sharp shooter from outside. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on MP. Jokic, a shot, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Jokic passes to Murray. There's a screen by Murray. Here's Springer. And the layup's good off the glass. Springer's got 6.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
1:52 left in the 3rd quarter. Miller outside. With the drive. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Miller's got 23 points.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Murray sets a screen for Holmes. Off target from outside.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Jokic high post. It's stolen. MP passes to Miller. It's all in by the Nuggets. Jokic just got rebound number 5 here tonight. Highland finds Jokic to the paint. Here's Murray. uses the glass to finish the lane. He's got 5.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
And here's MP for 3. It's all in by the Nuggets. Holmes got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Highland. Connects on the 17-footer. Highland's got 5 points now in the quarter. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Miller outside. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. And here is MP. Charlotte again missing. The 3 quarters of play all in the books.
Oh,
And this
I gotta
one
sit
all
the
but
rest of
over
the game.
already. Hitch.
They'll do it. We win by
So
45.
it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting